former special counsel Jack Smith has been allegedly tracking, or had been allegedly tracking, the private communications and phone calls of nearly a dozen Republican senators as part of his investigation. The document revealed that Smith and his Arctic Frost team investigating January 6th were allegedly tracking the phone calls. Check this out. This is amazing stuff. This is kind of reminds me of Obama. Tracking the phone calls of Senators Lindsey Graham of South Carolina, Marsha Blackburn of Tennessee, Ron Johnson of Wisconsin, Josh Hawley of Missouri, Cynthia Loomis of Wyoming, Bill Hagerty of Tennessee, Dan Sullivan of Alaska, Tommy Tuberville of Alabama, and GOP Rep Mike Kelly out of Pennsylvania. The document, which has the names of the FBI agents involved, but those were redacted, marks the case as Arctic Frost Election Law Matters, Sensitive Investigative Matter Cast. Now, according to this document, it names the lawmakers that the FBI agent, Special Agent Smith's team conducted preliminary toll analysis on the toll records associated with the lawmakers. So basically, they were tracking the senators to see which phone numbers they called, who they were calling from, where the location was, where it was received, basically everything that was going on with their private and also their duties as senators.
Think about spying on 8 GOP senators. Think how lawless this guy Jack Smith is. Not that we didn't know, but to the degree that this guy, the lawlessness from this guy, surveilling senators, listening to phone calls. Think about what the regular American citizen must be exposed to if this is what they're doing to your sitting United States senators.
Yeah.
And this guy's a propped up globalist. He never was elected in any shape or form. He's got a history of just one criminal act after another. This guy's been a bad dude since Jump Street, and he will. And finally, will there be comeuppance? Could we put him on the list? Could we put him on the list of absolute lowlives?
Well, that's the question, right?
I think so,
what
right?
these days is grounds for arrest? What is it?
Or
Comey got indicted. Okay, so we know what the grounds there are. Who knows what will happen there? But what are the grounds? Like, what do you have to do if you worked in the Biden administration to what is a step too far?
Yeah.
We haven't found it yet. At least I don't think we have.
Yeah, makes you wonder. Here's cut number 7. Here's Senator Johnson explaining what they have found in this investigation, Damon. Cut number 7. Check this out.
But this is outrageous what has happened. I just want to give you a timeline of this. I think you've already got the FBI sheet that shows the number of members of Congress that were targeted. Representative Kelly, Senators Graham, Hagerty, Hawley, Sullivan, Tuberville, myself, Senator Lummis, and Blackburn. This memo was dated September of 2023. To put it all into context, the Mar-a-Lago raid occurred in August of 2022. Jack Smith announced the indictments against President Trump in August of 2023. So this is almost 2 months later. They're casting this net, this fishing expedition against members of the Senate and the House. Again, I've been investigating this with Senator Grassley. This doesn't surprise me, but it should shock every American of what the Biden administration has done. And by the way, this isn't the first time I was targeted by the FBI. Under the Obama administration, the same thing happened to both Senator Grassley and I. As part of the Foreign Influence Task Force, we were giving a briefing to try and convince us that the Hunter Biden laptop was no big deal. Basically, trying to throw us off the track. So this is major corruption that's being revealed inside the Obama and Biden Department of Justice, the FBI.
Yeah, it's amazing. And according to this source, Deputy Director Dan Bongino and FBI Director Kash Patel felt it was important to get with the senators and brief them as soon as possible after the discovery of the records. So there you have it. Just an amazing... I don't even know if I'm surprised. Like, are you surprised when we find out about this stuff?
No, I think there's going to be way more coming out. Because think about it. We never would have known if they would have rigged another election. We never would have known about any of this.
Yeah.
I mean, this is all because they left some, tracks in the sand, and we're finally going to see some. I think we're going to finally see some justice. Something has to give.
Something.
Damon asked exactly the right question. What low How low can they possibly go before there's some comeuppance? Somebody pays a price, because this 3 tiers of justice in America is not America.